Hey there, fans. On this week's episode of Beltway 95 Sports, Ravens versus the Bengals. Now the Ravens in the playoffs. They play Tennessee next week on this week's episode of Beltway 95 Sports. Well, welcome back. The Ravens just end up destroying the Bengals, so now the Ravens in the playoffs. Tennessee just finished up their game. It was a late comeback by Houston. I thought Houston would have pulled that win out because the Colts ended up winning early in the day, maybe a few minutes before that game ended. And that way, the Ravens would have ended up playing the Colts, which I thought would probably be a better matchup. Even though we played Tennessee and lost in the playoffs last year, we played them early in the season, lost an overtime run. It was just, I think we match up really well with Tennessee, but for some reason, Tennessee has the Ravens card. So I'm a little bit worried about playing Tennessee, actually in Tennessee, but because there's no home crowd, so there really won't be no home field advantage throughout the playoffs this year. But today's game, the Ravens really just dominated the Bengals. I don't think the Bengals was even interested in showing up today. AJ Green, that's probably his last game with the Bengals anyway, so he really didn't put too much of a performance. You can see he was a little bit disappointed in the season. But Lamar did his thing, not only running the ball, but passing the ball. So many people try to change how Lamar plays his style, but Lamar just got to be who he is. He got to do his thing, and that always works for us. He got Hollywood Brown involved in today's game. It's great to see Hollywood get some catches. I know he's been, a little bit complaining over the season, but now it seems like he's back in his stride with this last game. Of course, nothing new with J.K. Dobbins. Mark Ingram, he got a few plays towards the end of the game. But J.K. Dobbins, what a great pickup for the Ravens. It seemed like everybody say he's the new Ray Rice 2.0 or whatever, but who knows? He still has Ray Rice 27 number, but who knows? What a great pickup. Gus Edwards, he got a few plays in there as well, like he did last week. So we had that two-headed monster, and Lamar's, doing his thing. The defense, actually, Marcus Peters ended up getting an interception, so that was great for him. So it was great to see the team on a roll, especially this winning streak that they've had so far with Lamar coming back in, and also the team named Lamar MVP of the season. But what you guys' thoughts and opinion about the Ravens matching up with Tennessee next week? I think third time's a charm. This is Lamar's chance to shut up all the doubters. I think he will. I think they're going to run the ball, and if they need to, Lamar's going to keep those chains moving. Unlike when they played Tennessee in the playoffs, where Lamar, I guess the offensive coordinator just wanted them to throw the ball all over the place, and that's just not Lamar's style. And a game they lost this season had too many junk plays that I just think Lamar just got the rhythm threw out of sync, whatever. But hopefully this time that they have a game plan, a real game plan, since they already faced them 2 other times. And this time we'll actually win this game and move on to the playoffs. But great win for the team. Like I always say in these videos, wear your mask, be safe, and catch you on next week's episode of Beltway 95 Sports. Thank you.